Hi, my name is Jen and I'm with the Volusia County Public Library Hope Place branch. And today's craft will be our adorable bunny bottom springtime decoration. As you can see, our little friend, he fell into the pot just trying to get his favorite little treat. A little bit of trouble, but it's no trouble at all to make this craft. Let's get some items together and I'll show you how to make it. The items you'll need for your bunny bottom decoration start with a homemade pom-pom. The easiest way I've found to make the best pom-poms are with 2 toilet paper holders. We'll need those. Then you'll need a piece of cardboard. We'll be cutting it down to the size of whatever you'd like your pom-pom to be. And your yarn. It could be whatever color that you want your bunny bottom to be. You can do multiple colors, whatever you'd like. Also, we'll need our florals, something springtime. I love these purple colors. Today we will be working with a 4-inch terracotta pot. I got the pot and the base. You can use any size that you would like. You would just have to change the size of the pom-pom. You could use also a pail, anything that you have around. You will need a little pom-pom or even a cotton ball would work for their little bunny tail. Also, I found it worked really well with this 4-inch terracotta pot. This is a 4-inch half styrofoam ball. And this is going to act as where we are able to hold our florals and our bunny pom-pom to glue everything inside. It fits inside perfectly. Also, I have 2 sheets, one pink and one white, it's a foam board. Then you'll need scissors, a pencil, something to cut your florals down. Sometimes they have the wire inside. I found that the easiest way, we're going to need very small pink little dots, a little hole punch if you have it, or you can cut them out. That just makes it a little easier. We're going to need a pencil, and then also we're going to be using hot glue today. Now, if you've noticed, I have the hot glue gun holder from my last video, and I will include that link in the caption. Now let's get started. The first part of our craft is going to be making that homemade bunny bottom pom-pom. And the easiest way that I found is my pom-pom is about 3 inches. So I'm going to show you how I've made mine. It's very simple. So we just take these 2 toilet paper rollers that we have, and we're going to take our yarn. If you use 2 colors, you could go about 75 times around. I'm going to use a single, so I'm going to go around, not pulling tight, but staying in the center around about 150 times because I want to have a nice pom-pom. Depending on the type of yarn that you've chosen, whether it's wool or if it's a thicker yarn or a thinner thread, that would depend on how many times you have to go around for however thick and however full you would like your bunny bottom to be. So again, I've gone around about 150 times. If you had 2 different colors, you would do it half of that. So what we have is that right now. Okay, so then I'm just going to cut him off, okay, and gently send it down. So then what I want is I want about a foot of a piece of yarn. And what we're going to do is gently take this yarn and put it between the 2 toilet paper holders, flip it over, okay? And then we are going to wrap it around once, wrap it around twice, and wrap it around 3 times. And that's gonna help hold it just a little bit tighter when you go to secure that knot, okay? It's not going to be absolutely knotted down yet, but that's a little bit more secure. Now that our center is secured, we're going to start to remove the toilet paper rollers from our pom-pom yarn. What you want to do is slowly hold on to that yarn, so you don't want to let it go, but take out the top, pull out the bottom, and just go back and forth gently, holding the yarn the whole time because you want to make sure all that work doesn't unravel. Okay, and then gently set it down, and we'll take our knotted area and pull it tight. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to put an extra couple of knots in it just to keep it extra secure. So now that we have our little yarn ball that's tied in half, make sure to keep hold of those 2 extra long pieces. We're going to go ahead, and this is depending on how sharp your scissors are, but we're going to cut all of these pieces right at the center on both sides. Now that we've cut all the loops out of our little pom-pom, now we need to make it look like a pom-pom. The easiest way that I have found to do that, making sure, leaving this off to the side, is you're going to take your piece of cardboard, and what I did was I took the bottom of my terracotta pot and I used that as a circle. You can use a mason jar, you can use the top, whatever size that you want your pom-pom to be, and make 2 identical circles and then cut them out. What I did on both of my circles is, with your scissors or your pencil, in the very center I just pushed a hole all the way through, big enough to fit your yarn, because what you're going to do is you're going to take that extra little piece, that long piece that we had, and push that through one of the sides of the cardboard and hold it just like that. Give it a little shake, and it does not have to be perfect because we're going to do this a couple times. So just kind of mat it down. Then we're going to sandwich our pom-pom with the other side of the cardboard, and with our scissors, watching our fingers and making sure not to cut that off yet. Just work your way around and use the cardboard as a template to cut down your pom-pom. This is what we're trying to do on our first time around. So I went all the way around. It looks kind of like an ice cream sandwich. And we went and protected this long piece. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our top of the cardboard off. Go ahead and pull that out and just give it a shake. So it's far from perfect yet because it's still, it's still a little higher on the top. So now let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our pom-pom and lay it on its side on one of the cardboards and flatten it out again. Take the string, the longer 2 pieces of string, and just wind them and put them inside so you don't cut them off. And then we're going to make another little sandwich, and then we're going to cut off all of this following our template. Now that we've cut around the entire pom-pom going the other way on the template, we're just going to go ahead and pop the top off the template, find those 2 pieces of string that were the longer, and give our pom-pom a shake. Perfect pom-pom. And this is what it looks like when you add a second color. We're going to be using this one, but this one is just as cute. Now that we've finished our bunny bottom pom-pom, we're going to move on to decorating our terracotta pot. So you can use decorative stones or decorative sand, whatever you want to make your floral arrangements in the terracotta pot. But again, I'm going to use this half styrofoam ball. It fits perfectly inside of here, and you can get it at any crafting store. So I'm just going to push it down inside, just like that. And just to make sure it's extra secure, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and run it all around to make sure it stays. While our styrofoam is drying on the inside here, I want to go ahead, and I've chosen a springtime looking ribbon. I want to go ahead and just put it around the top. So I'm just going to pick a spot right near the top of the terracotta pot, put a little bit dab of glue, and add my ribbon. Go about 1/4 of a way down, and every quarter around the pot I'm just going to put a little bit of glue so that it's in a straight line all the way around the terracotta pot. So just that little accent is going to really make it just look that much cuter. And again, you can use any color ribbon, anything that you'd like if you want to put a bow on the front. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to keep my seam in the back. It's not really visible, but we'll just make sure that stays to the back. Now we're going to make its little bunny feet. All you're going to do is take your pencil and on your white foam board, draw out what you think his little bunny feet should look like. Make sure that you have 3 toes. It should be just about like that. We want to make sure that you have that little dent inside for when he's fallen in, so it looks like his little feet are sticking out. You can use your Pom Pom as reference to how big your feet should be. And then on your pink foam board, make sure to you're going to make 2 circles of oblong, and that's going to be the little pad on the foot. And then if you have a hole punch, you can punch out 6 small little holes, and those will be your little toes, or you can cut out little circles. This is what our little bunny feet look like when they're all glued together. Now it's time to start assembling our bunny bottom pot. So what we're going to do is we're going to be gluing down our pom-pom right here in the front, making sure that that seam from our ribbon is facing us. So I'm just going to put a generous amount of glue right here in the front. And just push down and hold my little pom-pom. And if we need to clean it up just a little bit, we can do that. First, we want to get it glued down real well. Now that our pom-pom is securely glued down, we're going to go ahead and put on our feet. So what we want to do is put them on either side, and you're just going to glue the back of these to the pot wherever you'd like the little feet to be. Now that we have our feet, now we can glue on our little cottontail. Now that our little bunny bottom is completely put together, now we're just going to put our florals behind the bunny bottom. This is our completed bunny bottom springtime decoration. According to whatever flowers you choose, it may look a little different. Just arrange them in any way you'd like around the bunny bottom. And I also found at the store these little yarn carrots, and I thought it was a great little addition because it really tells you a story of why he jumped into the pot to begin with. I just want to thank you for joining me on my bunny bottom springtime decoration video. I hope it brings happiness and joy to your springtime decorating in your home. I also want to remind you to check us out at volusialibrary.org, where you can check out books on more crafting. Also, you can check us out on our Facebook, our Instagram, and don't forget the YouTube channel where Volusia is getting crafty. Make sure to click that subscribe button so you're notified when we upload new videos. I'll see you on my next video. Happy crafting!